Welcome to Kitpichai Vitaya School online class.
Mr. J. In this video, we're going to take a look at dividing fractions word problems. And we have three examples that we're going to go through in order to take a look at situations where we will be able to find the solution using division. So let's take a look at number one here. Lucy has 1/5 of a bag of dog food left. She is splitting it between her three dogs evenly. What fraction of the original bag does each dog get? Well, we're splitting something up or separating into groups. So whenever we're splitting or separating into equal groups, we're going to use division. Now, division, order matters. So whatever you're splitting up, whatever object's being split up, needs to come first in your problem. So let's think here. We have 1/5 of a bag of dog food, or we have three dogs. Which object, thing, person, animal, whatever the case may be, what is being split up in this problem? Well, the dog food's being split up, so that needs to come first. So we need to do 1/5 divided by, and how many groups are we splitting the 1/5 of dog food into? Well, there's three dogs, so that would be three groups there. So 1/5 of a bag of dog food split or divided between three dogs. So now we can keep, switch, and flip in order to solve this. Now I usually like to rewrite the problem underneath the division problem, but due to space here, I will write it to the right. So keep, switch, and we need to flip that 3, and it will now be 1/3. Now we can go straight across and get to our solution. 1 times 1 is 1. 5 times 3 is 15. So each dog is going to get 1/15 of that original bag of dog food. So 1/15 of the bag. All right, number 2. AJ has 1/4 of a gallon of salt water that he is using for an experiment. He needs to evenly separate the salt water into 3 separate beakers. How much salt water will be in each beaker? All right, so we're separating into groups. So this is division again, and obviously all these problems on your screen are, but when everything's mixed together, add, subtract, multiply, and divide, we need to know what type of situation we'll use division. And here we're separating into groups. So we need to think, what is being separated? And the salt water is. So we have 1/4 of a gallon, and we're dividing it, or splitting it, between 3 separate beakers. So here, 1/4 divided by 3. Keep, switch, and flip. Now we can go straight across. 1 times 1 is 1. 4 times 3 is 12. So each beaker is going to get 1/12 of a gallon. All right, lastly, number 3. Devin has a board that measures 4 feet in length. The board is going to be cut into 1/4 of a foot pieces. 1/4 of a foot pieces. How many pieces will Devin split the board into? So we're starting with 4 feet, and we're splitting that 4 feet into groups of 1/4, right? So we are dividing 4 by 1/4. What are we splitting up? Well, the board. So that comes first, the 4 feet, divided into groups of 1/4. So 4 divided by 1/4. Keep, switch, and flip. And both of these whole numbers we can put over 1, so we have a top and a bottom. 4 times 4 is 16. 1 times 1 is 1, which 16 over 1 is just a whole 16. So how many pieces will Devin split the board into? Well, 16 pieces. So there you have it. There's a few examples of dividing fractions word problems. Whenever you're separating or splitting into groups, you will use division. Thanks so much for watching. Until next time, peace.